Hi, Kathy here from Kathy's Cute Creations. Today we're going to try out those triangle on a roll paper that I got in that Fat Quarter Sew Sampler box. So let's go over to the table and I'll show you the fabric I'm going to use. This is what the paper looks like. Here are the colors that I'm going with. This is black and white. Looks like it's wheat. And then this fall color with orange leaves on it. So let's get it set up so we can try this out. So the paper says you cut your fabric 3 1/4 inch wide by length to obtain your desired number of blocks. I cut out those two fabrics 3 1/4 wide. I just cut out a section here so we could see how it works. Then I pinned it. Let me see if I can show you here. So you can see you're going to keep your fabric goes a little bit on the outside of that line and a little bit on the outside of that line. A little bit on each side of the line because you're going to need that line. All right. And it says to sew on the dotted lines following the arrows and then rotary cut all the solid lines. The dotted line going here. This is where all that practice following the line comes in. We'll do this a little bit. There we go. Just going with the dotted line. Keep going the direction of the line here. Okay, so it looks like I've got all my lines sewn. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this end off right here. Oh, wait a minute. I got to change out my clippers. Glad I caught myself. These are my paper cutters. Okay, so let's take that off. Ooh, they might be dull. Let's see here. Nope. Okay, there we go. Alrighty, so follow the lines. Let's just take each one down a line here. Okay, there's one. Two. Yeah, maybe they are a little dull. Let's push a little harder here. Now we're going to cut them with this paper scissors so we have an idea. We can do it that way too. This way, if you have a helper and they don't use the rotary cutter, no reason you can't, whoops, use the scissors. Well, maybe there is. There we go. Yeah. I'm wondering if maybe we should have cut this off first, which is the sides, but we'll stop and do it right now before I cut this one. it was easier to do it while it was all attached. Well, I guess it doesn't really make a difference. Put these half square triangles along the border of a quilt, and I'm going to tell you, they are beautiful when you do it. It's a lot more time consuming to make them individually. Here, they're going to all turn out perfect. Now, all you have to do is take these, and you're going to pull your paper off. So you'll have to sit down, and I can, oh, see. Okay, so first off, I don't like this paper because it is very, very hard. And you're supposed to tear it like this to avoid losing your stitches. So this will be time consuming. Usually you sit at the TV set. And this is a harder paper. And as you can tell, my stitches came out here and my stitches came out there. I'll try the next one. We'll see how that goes. So first I'm going to fold the paper over. I also am going to get the other brand of paper, which is a softer paper. And I can tell you, if this were tissue paper, this would be a lot easier coming off. Well, that came off a little bit better since I folded it. And that one did not take my stitches. And when you open them all up, they're all going to look like that. I'll go ahead and I'll take all the paper off of these. I'll have to fix that one there. And then I'll iron them, and then I'll come back and I'll show you what they look like and how you can put them on the side of I'll go ahead and use my block of the month up there on my design wall, and I'll put them next to it. And we'll go from there. I'll be right back. I hope this doesn't make a liar out of me. So while I'm standing here, tearing these out, I realized that instead of going at the end and starting, start in the middle and tear it. And it comes off a heck of a lot easier and faster. And I usually do the middle part, the biggest piece of the paper. Let's try another one here. And it comes off a lot easier. Like I said, I hope it didn't make a liar out of me. There we go. Alright, I'll finish these up. Now that I got them all fixed, ironed, we're going to take off these little things that are called dog ears. And what you do is you lay it down, put your ruler over your fabric, and you can actually square it up so you can put the lines down here. And then put my fabric right there and take it off, just like that. You got to do it to all of them, otherwise they're a little bit confusing when you sew. Or if you've got a helper, you can have somebody else do it. And yes, you can cut these off. Oopsie dips. So I'm not going to bore you with that. I'll come back when I get that done. You got to really use your imagination because you know these colors don't go together. But this is just to give you an idea of what you could do with all those half square triangles. And you can also turn them around. And let me swap them here another way. And if you look, this unit here, this right here, is a flying geese. Going that direction flying. Here is where the two pieces meet. Here's another one going up. Over here, you got it going towards. So you can do all kinds of things with these half square triangles. You just need to learn how to make them. Now I'm going to show you another way to make them that's faster and does not use paper. So let's go back over here to the table. Two fabrics I'm going to use. This green one and this one right here with the leaves, which I used before. So in my example, these are 5-inch squares. You're going to put your right sides together like that. And I got a piece over here that I just did it to. And then you're going to take them and you're going to you're going to draw a line right down the middle, which is right here. And then you're going to draw a line 1/4 inch on this side and 1/4 inch on that side. That's the first step. I'm over here at the sewing machine and I'm going to sew on the right and the left of that line. My fabric's pretty well staying together. I don't need to pin it, but if you need to pin yours, that's fine. And if you need to do your lines in different colors so that you don't accidentally make a mistake, I understand. You can do that too. Oops. You could draw the straight line down the middle in pencil if you want. You're going to be cutting on it anyway. I don't use regular pin because I don't want it to bleed through the fabric by accident. Take your scissors, cut it right down the middle. And when you open them up, they're a larger version, but they're still half square triangle. Let me iron them. And there I put them up there. And you can turn them around just like before. If you want to take this and put it, all right, I'm too short. Another way to put them, let me turn it again for you so you can see another flying geese going upward. And you know you can flip it around and make it go backwards. Even make it go that way. So the imagination is how you create all your quilts. You can use this as a border. You can use it as a trim. You can make it an inner border. It doesn't make any difference, whatever you want to do. I just suggest that you match your fabrics. I just don't have anything right offhand that I match. Another way to make them, you're gonna, and I don't have anything marked. I put the two right sides together. Let me make sure I did put the right sides together. Yes. And I'm going to sew 1/4 inch all the way around the fabric. Pinned it so that my fabric wouldn't shift on me since I'm going all the way around the corner here. And if you want to sew off and start over, that's fine too. Because I know that might make some of you nervous thinking you not quite sure where your 1/4 inch is, so that's all right. Do that. Whatever's most comfortable for you. Now we're going to go over here to the table. Notice I got it on all 4 corners. Now, you lay it down here, and you're going to cut it from corner to corner. And what I did was I took my ruler and I put it on the corner here and the corner there. If you feel more comfortable marking it, by all means mark it. This is where the rotary mat comes in handy. Let's see if I can put this down a little bit. There we go. Over here and cut corner to corner over here. I can do that. And actually, if you just look at your stitches, you could go straight through your stitches there. Now, I just made 4 half square triangles. See that? That's another way to make them. And of course, I'll go over there and iron them and cut off the dog ears. Go ahead and let you watch me iron these since I don't believe we've done this before. First, I'm setting the seam. That's relaxing it. And then you're going to have the fabric go to the dark side. So you just lay it and do this. I put it on the light and slowly roll it to the dark. Then it's automatically gone to the dark. See? Excuse me. And then we'll go over here to the ironing board and we'll cut these dog ears off. Okay, I said the ironing board. I meant the sewing machine to cut these little dog ears off. So it's really important to learn how to make the half square triangle, no matter how you make it. And the reason being that it becomes other things. And let's see if I can show you what I'm talking about here. Let me see, how do I do this? Okay, I think it's like that. And I'm not sure. Let's see. Now, this is what I was trying to show you. This is a pinwheel block. And that turns into a beautiful quilt. It's on the design wall. Idea what it looks like. And you can make them bigger, smaller. Doesn't make any difference. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it. You can make a comment if you'd want. Somebody's antsy to get out of this room. Till next time, bye-bye.